Seahawks owners will have to look elsewhere in Week 8. Seattle is one of 6 teams on a bye, joining the Los Angeles Rams, Detroit Lions, Jacksonville Jaguars, Arizona Cardinals, and Las Vegas Raiders. Few managers were relying on either the Jaguars, Cardinals, or Raiders, but the Rams and Lions have been among the top-rated fantasy football defenses this season. There are not many go-to matchups in Week 8, but several defenses still find themselves in lucrative positions. There are still multiple teams worth submitting a waiver claim for to get an edge. The Seahawks and Rams are off the board, but the Patriots are primed for another league-leading performance in Week 8. New England takes on the Browns' dysfunctional offense in Week 8 with all the momentum on its side. Dylan Gabriel managed to get his first win in Week 7, but he still did not do much offensively. Cleveland has heavily relied on running back Quinshon Judkins, who now faces a stiff Week 8 test against the Patriots, who allowed just 77.1 rushing yards per game, third fewest in the NFL. However, the Indianapolis Colts are the best fantasy football defense of the week. Credit to Daniel Jones for his career resurgence, but Lou Anarumo's work with the defense does not get enough recognition for the Colts' success. They now find themselves in an advantageous matchup with the Titans, who have ceded the most fantasy football points to opposing defenses. Do not overlook the Buffalo Bills either, who have not been their typical stifling selves, but get the fortuitous Week 8 matchup with Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers. The Bills have struggled against the run, but should benefit from their bye week and have star linebackers Matt Milano and Terrell Bernard back in their Week 8 lineup. Also consider targeting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers against the Houston Texans. Check the statuses of quarterbacks Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, and J.J. McCarthy later in the week for other potentially advantageous matchups. Fantasy Football NFL Week 8 Defense Sleepers. Matchups are everything for defenses in fantasy football, and Week 8 provides its share of showcase opportunities. The Cincinnati Bengals could end up being the sleeper of the week in their matchup with the struggling New York Jets offense. The Jets are another team to target considering the Bengals' season-long struggles, but New York's offense is in an even worse position. Head coach Aaron Glenn has openly considered benching Justin Fields for Tyrod Taylor, with the former totaling just 90 passing yards over the last 2 weeks. Fields playing would actually be better for Cincinnati's DST fantasy football outlook, but regardless, the discussion sums up the dysfunction within the team.